To remain updated with the latest business news, click on the bell icon.
Well, hello and a very warm welcome. Today I am joined by a very special company who is trying to create a revolution in the India's electric mobility space. I am joined by Mr. Sushant Kumar, the founder and managing director for AMO Electric Bikes. Thank you, Sushant, for joining us today on Business Today TV. First question to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations for the launch of the Jaunty Plus. Tell us about the vehicle and how much time did you get to make this vehicle, and will it actually compensate the range anxiety that electric vehicles have?
Yeah, Chetan, thank you very much for taking me here. Okay. See, this India, as we all know, that is going towards a EV revolution, and the revolution has started as we are passing day by day. Okay. So as we all know that the market has been shifting from IC engines to the electric two-wheelers. Okay. So going forward, we are, the market, as we all know that the growth potential is around 800 to 1000%. Okay. So keeping that in mind, we have to keep pace with the market, and that will happen once the performance vehicles start coming in the market in EV segment. Okay. So Jaunty Plus is, right, as you said rightly, that that range anxiety, okay, is one of the things most talked about in this EV industry. Okay, so the people with this vehicle, okay, will definitely it is going to address the range anxiety problem. Okay, and with 120-kilometer mileage with advanced battery, okay, with 3 years warranty, I think this is going to a big extent going to solve this problem. Yes.
Okay, Sushant. Now my next question would be on how's the company been performing, because AMO Electric Bikes has recently witnessed a huge surge in growth and sales, 450% growth. I like the great numbers to have. So is that an indication of a strong demand for an electric vehicle?
Right. It is both ways. As you know that as we are moving forward, as I said, that the industry is poised to grow at around 210%. Our growth is beyond industry because we are a promising company. We have been, working very hard for last 3-4 years. Okay. And now, with a customer awareness, as customers are becoming aware, okay, and demand is getting created. Okay. So AMO is taking all the advantage, okay, using all the space, okay, to build its platform. And of course, we are 150 plus strong dealership network as on date, okay, which helps us to drive the customer demand and meet the ends together. So this is giving us kind of advantage over our competition, and that is the reason for our consistent growth of 450%. Now it is around 60% for this quarter. Yes.
Okay, that's great numbers. But how are you anticipating this demand? Do you feel that with whole lot of competition coming in from various other two-wheeler manufacturers, four-wheeler manufacturers, do you think are you in a well positioned, in fact, to cater to the growth of the company?
Yes, this is as that EV revolution has started. So all the new players will welcome, and each one of us are trying to do the same thing to create demand in the market. Okay, and to push the EV as an industry. Okay, so each one of us, we are not coming as a competitor, but all the industry, all the startups are coming as a collaborator. Okay, which in turn will definitely give boost to the industry. And that was the biggest challenge in 2015 when the National Electric Mobility Mission Plan has been chalked out. Okay, the first challenge was the demand creation. Okay, so more and more people join the network. Okay, as a service provider, as a manufacturer. Okay, it's going to be the boost for the industry only. Yes, so we don't see it as a competition, but we see as a collaboration. And since the demand or the EV industry expansion is planned at the rate of 800%. So I think each one of us has a strong chance, okay, going forward. Yes.
Well, Sushant, what is the next step after Jaunty Plus? What all vehicles are in the pipeline to be launched? I know companies usually don't offer comments and reveal the plan to launch another vehicle, like new vehicles in the market. But give us a sense. What is coming up next? Any timeline to that?
Chetan, I just want to say that till now the EV was just trying to establish. Okay, now EV has come in a big way. Now what will happen that the cannibalization on the IC products start happening going forward, and that is how that policy demand is 25% EV in Indian road or in Indian automobile industry going to be fulfilled. So now the people will demand, like once we talk about cannibalization, it means that the person has to choose between ICE and EV. Okay, till yesteryear, the EV were not considered as a performance vehicles. I mean, just it can meet a demand kind of thing. Okay, but now going forward, now you will see a revolution in EV in terms of product, that all the performance products will start coming in the market. Okay, so AMO is gearing up completely, totally. Our R&D, our new product team, okay, is working relentlessly towards it to meet the demand of the customer, and you will see some performance products in coming 6 months.
Oh, great. Performance products in 6 months. That's a great news for that. But tell us about, are you planning any launches for the festive season coming for 2022? And how much investments have you really put in? Recently, we have heard about fundraising as well. So what about fundraising, and how are you managing the spends?
Yeah, it is going on well, and we have a plan for festives in 2022. As I said, that we are going to launch at least 3 more products, all performance product by H1 2022. Okay, and I think work is going on. In terms of that demand, I mean the funds. Okay, yeah, the talks are going on. The company is exploring some potential opportunities, and I think you are going to hear it very soon. Beside the investors, okay, the banks also coming on board. Some national banks, some international banks are coming on the board. Okay, so it's a good news for us from all the sides. Okay, because the growth we are able to sustain, and we are able to keep the pace of growth, which is
And how much are you planning? How much are you planning to raise this time?
at this point we are looking for 100 millions.
Okay.
Okay, in coming 6 months. So I think it will be easily done. So
So can
that
we
is what
expect
is.
an announcement within 30 to 60 days regarding 100 million fundraising?
Uh, I mean, it will be concluded within 90 days because this is going to take some time. So this is
Okay.
going to conclude. Yeah, right.
Okay. One more thing before we conclude, Sushant. How's the R&D going? What are the investment that you've put in for the R&D?
Yeah, I mean to say it's substantial. Okay, which is going on R&D, as you say that our product lineup, 3-4 products in very short time. Okay, there must be something going on, and as per our vision, like we have been the first one who talked about research and development in EV industry, because as we grow in the ecosystem, of course, initial you have to do a lot of trial, but once we keep progressing in any industry, we have to be serious about it. Okay, we must own technology. We must develop some of the technologies which is good for the country and good for the ecosystem of EV. So these things we have always been advocating, and the company is spending accordingly on these fronts. Okay, and I think we have been the first one doing such things, and which will be joined by many others, which will be good for industry ecosystem. Is
Are you open to joint ventures and partnerships with the biggies in the space like Bajaj or Tata or any other companies? That are you open to partnerships?
why not? If any kind of like joint venture or something happens, it will be always good for industry, because like kind of boost which these big brand names can bring. Okay, it will be enormous. Okay, there, I mean, some kind of a how to say complementing things, like in terms of their brand value plus our strong penetration in the market, could be one of the like very unique proposition for the market. Yes, so we are
Right.
open for all sort of proposals. Yeah.
Great. Okay. So tell us about the budget that announced the battery swapping policy. How are you anticipating, and are you a player for battery swapping?
See, first I would say that this battery swapping in the budget mentioned was I would say that the great step. Okay, I mean, government has been doing substantial things since 2015 towards EV
Right.
adoption. We have
Right.
seen FAME 2, FAME 1, FAME 2, and a lot of incentives and a lot of kind of things, production link, PLI scheme, okay, etc. is going on. So I would say that battery swapping was just addition to that continuous effort what is going on. Okay, which is very welcome. And the very valid point is that like this will further give boost to the customer. Okay, that the infrastructure is getting built up. So range anxiety kind of thing will not in words, but also in means. Okay, will be curbed in coming time. So yeah, of course, we are open to sell like battery as a service. Okay, or I would say rather energy as a service. Okay, once the policy comes, we'll definitely take some actions regarding that. We are open for that. Yes.
Okay. Just the last question now. Tell us about the dealership network, and how are you anticipating sales further? Because last quarter was excellent, more than excellent. But how about the present quarter and the next quarter? How are you anticipating growth and sales for that?
See, our dealership network is expanding. Okay, as we are moving, as we are talking, some dealers are getting onboarded also. Okay, so what is happening is that we have to expand it to 200 numbers. Okay, by quarter end, quarter four, last financial year, and this financial year, 21-22, and going forward, we are going to add 200 more dealers by H1.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
financial year 22-23. Okay, so this will give boost to sales around 10 times compared to current level. So
Okay.
next year, our target is to sell nearly 120,000 vehicles, okay, in the complete year. And I think we are geared up for that. All kind of investment infrastructure, everything is under preparation. And we see that, we can achieve it totally.
Okay. Great. Well, Sushant, it was a pleasure talking to you. Wishing you all the best for your fundraise, of course. I think that's the most priority right now, and you must be very
You're
busy
right.
with the bankers and everyone. So good luck to you, and let's meet soon. And we'll definitely pray that the company grows and grows further. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for Chetan. Thank you for your time. Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.